Well, as we've got players, we're still doing a little bit of setup on the stream, so that way we have the appropriate information to facilitate the broadcast, and so you at home can see what's going on. But as we're doing that, we'll keep chatting and we'll keep watching our players warm up, get a little more acclimated to the DX cab for some of our competitors who are a little less familiar with that cabinet model.
They're already set up in ODS.
Yeah, we're already having a little bit of fun here. It's going to be a good event.
Right.
I gotta say, Chad, the disparity in scroll speed and arrow size between our two players warming up right now is very, very funny to me. I'm like sitting here, smiling like a goof, looking at the disparity between scroll speed and arrow size.
I love it. It's part of the beauty of the game.
Every StepManiaX cabinet is personalized.
Of course. Except for this one. This one's universal. Only the best here at round one, Great Strauss. You did see that correctly, the big boss.
Why isn't he logged in?
Why not?
The illustrious Goomba Roomba
The
requires
big bosses are fighting the big bosses here.
requires no introduction and no self-identification.
Looks like they're getting started now. I'm gonna mute up.
Wow, really putting the light in lightning there. 300% background brightness. HDR mode enabled.
Hey, I got a question. What's brighter? The SMX lights on the DX cab or LED headlights on a new truck?
It's got to be the LED headlights for me.
It's gotta be.
Those things are despicable.
Can't drive anytime past 7 p.m. without getting blinded. Some are saying both of them are competing with the sun for the brightest thing in our galaxy.
Sloppy Joe Biden, my goat. You are clean with that one.
You know, Sloppy Joe Biden, I just saw that exact same tweet yesterday.
Xenon? Lightning, that's the wrong game.
Can't believe this guy. Does he even know what SMX is?
Probably not. Now listen, you want some good Dance Dance Revolution? You can see it on the other side streams. I don't remember who's broadcasting
right now.
But yeah, we're not doing anything for DDR today, but tomorrow there will be a Dance Dance Revolution World tournament. 2 cabinets, 2 streams.
That is correct.
I recommend you open those in a multi-stream and you put them on a separate window and you mute the tab, so give them the view and give all your attention to good old StepManiaX.
You do love to see StepManiaX. Running in the 90s up next. You do a little bit of Eurobeat here. The arrows are so tiny.
All those center panel patterns. That's the Drift King right there.
Seriously. What speed is this? This is 550, 600?
I want to say this looks like 525 in SMX. Interesting thing to note is that SMX's base speed and the multiplier on it is faster than other games. So you can get a way faster scroll speed in comparison to, I think the common comparison is this is like a 1.5 multiplier. So 400 in this would be like 600 in DDR.
Sounds about right. Also, rest in peace to this random tripod that fell over. I thought it was her camera for a second, but luckily not.
Now Goomba is quite familiar with this chart. I think he's just trying to put on a little show of proficiency and get nice and comfortable with the cabinet.
Of course, stream baby, stream.
I should have just said nothing, man. Well, he's got an event coming up and plenty of time tomorrow before he plays in Pool 4.
Oh, yeah. Damn it, Pilot. I just had to open your mouth.
I can't help it. I love yapping. I got to yap.
I don't know. That would be a question for Emily.
Well, that being said, I think it's about 6:30 now and everyone's lining up, so I'm going to go ahead and get a quick little rules refresher and kick it over to someone else who isn't playing. So thank you all for hanging out. Be back in a bit.
This is very scuffed.
Strategizing on what difficulties everyone's going to be playing. Does anyone have any questions?
Stay tuned, we will be starting momentarily. Our team names are the Funky Dolphins, the Baby Mamas. We have the Funky Dolphins, My Baby Mamas, the Jelly Jammers, and the Big Bosses. It's gonna be a good time. I believe we are going to get started with the hard 14 to 16 momentarily. There will be warm-ups allowed. I'm not sure if you guys are able to hear anything in the rule explanation. But essentially, we're covering every game mode in SMX. We're gonna have some hard songs, some wild songs, dual, full, mods, edits, team mode, and a special finale, which you'll have to stay tuned for. 4 teams, 6 people per team. Quite the lineup here today. So we got 24 competitors here. 6 members of the team, 4 teams. All 4 teams are going to be playing the same song. Based on score, they're going to get points on their placement. After all 16 rounds are done, points will get tallied up and we'll have our winner. See some big names there on the high score list. Paranoia Boy, Andrew, Emily. They're all here. On the cabinet, at least. At round 1, Great Lakes Crossing. On the Funky Dolphins, we have Andrew Pence, Digi, Temp, Pat, Reeves, and Pat Rob. On My Baby Mamas, we have Grady, Kevy X3, Brad Swouse, Rice Ball, Hamon, and Pilot. For the Jelly Jammers, we got Jelly Slosh, the one and only, Sparks Meal, Psychedelic, Oral, Water Salads, and Goomba Roomba. And last but not least, we have the Big Bosses with Emily MCAT, Cydia, Owen 2131, AZ 453, Malia, and the one and only T-Swag, hat included. We do a little big bossing around here. It's a bit of a round 1 GOC tradition. Looking around, a lot of the competitors are around getting warmed up, talking with their teams, planning strategies out. The same player is not allowed to play 2 songs in a row, and every player on the team has to compete in at least 2 charts. So we're really going to see some interesting strategies put in place by these teams for who they're going to put on on what categories, because each category is worth the same amount of points. So, you know, you could sandbag in one and rely on your best player to handle another. It's gonna be a good time. Here we have our bracket. You can see all of the members right here. And here are the categories that are going to be played. There we go. Hard 14 all the way up to full 23. We're getting everything. Edits, mods. We got some fun stuff prepared for you guys today. It's going to be a good tournament, that's for sure. At the one and only Round 1 Great Lakes Crossing. In the background, you can see T-Swag with the iconic hat. You absolutely love to see it. Oh, you know, we have our ways. I believe they were hand-selected by, I don't know, we'll keep that a secret. Don't want to get any spoilers out there, you know? Looks like all the teams are congregating behind me. Trying to keep the fire lane a bit open here, you know? Don't want Round 1 staff yelling at us.
Howdy gamers, this is Jelly Slosh here. I'm just here
The man
to
himself has arrived.
populate our list here.
You'd love to see it.
I think scores. Do we zoom out?
Do we want to, yeah, I zoomed out once. Do we want to, I don't know how we want to do this.
It should be, I had it cropped perfectly earlier on this one.
Zoom in once. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
I'm going to populate my team's choices here. We don't know what the song's yet, but
Oh, I see. You've already got the whole list of people down.
on mine, yeah.
You'll love to see it.
Odell.
So, do you want to give us any insider knowledge? How did you decide who was going to play what?
I asked them what level ranges are they comfortable with, and that was it.
Nice,
There's not a whole lot to it.
Nice.
I have Goomba on my team who plays only hard stuff, so naturally we just threw him on the hardest
You know
difficulty
what?
single start.
Fair enough.
Sparks. Laura's played a little bit of full, so I just put her on the lower level full.
Good call.
Water Salad's one of the top, like 5 players on full. Do I have that right? I can't tell.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I do. It's really small.
Mod charts.
Mods, me and Goomba.
Love to see it.
Mods would be fun.
How you feeling about the mods?
So the way we have it is each team picks one mod to apply to everyone, except for Flip. Flip is the one that's banned.
Gotcha.
And we just apply them all, and then the second time you can't repeat mods.
I gotta say, I'm a big fan of mods and SMX. They really add another level to the game.
Yeah, and then for edits, we have.
Are the edit choices public?
One of them is, this is a, we found an art edit for Love Arcade specifically to use
Nice.
for the event. So level 19, pretty chill, something friendly.
Looks like we have the
Team
big bosses putting in their players as well.
Yes. And then our selections for the second
Oh yeah, what are you doing for teams?
teams. Me and Laura, you know, we're a couple.
Nice.
Emily, I don't think we chose what level different the mods are. Probably like an easy mode chart or something. Something easy mode. We don't know what level specifically.
But like easy mode.
Yeah.
For both of them?
Probably.
What if
What do we think?
What if we have the competitors decide on a difficulty?
I'd rather us pick it. Easy, either a hard, easy, or a lower level hard mode, I think.
Yeah, like one easy and maybe one like hard, like 13 to 15 or something.
I like it.
We didn't think that far ahead. What level are the mods?
I didn't think we'd get this far.
I didn't think we get this far. And the last one is Water Mew,
And of course, the big boss train.
the big boss.
I'm sure
train,
you're
yeah.
all very excited for that.
Yeah. All right. And then we'll get the other teams filled in, and we'll get started as soon as we can.
Good looks. Sounds like we're going to be starting
Yep, I'm gonna
very
hop
soon.
off and let commentary do its thing. I'll go ahead and put it back on the scene.
There we go. Goodbye, Jelly.
I just put my name in.
I can't believe he's gone already. This is so sad. It looks like the big bosses have put in all of their players. So you can see what the big bosses have right here. Some highlights. Looks like we're gonna have T-Swag and Water Salads on the full 21 to 23. Goomba and Emily on the 22 to 24 for Wild. That'll be fun. And of course, the big boss train. Looks like Joey and Emily are in for that too. Very exciting stuff. Oh, it looks like my baby mamas are putting their info in now too. Hold on. And the Funky Dolphins. Let's get back on here. It's looking like it's going to be a good competition. We have the first heart, 14 to 16, now fully bracketed in. Digi, Raceball, Oral, and Owen. Well, stay tuned, and once the rest of the players are filled in, I think we'll be good to start.
Just go left to right order. The next ones do baby mounters. Yeah, or the next one do baby mamas first.
Yeah, rotate it,
Then
rotate it.
third one.
Yes. Yeah, when you say Digi,
In order to decide the order of who goes first, we're going to be cycling through the teams for first play on the cab.
I don't know, that's pretty epic. So I'm going to draw 5 cards, and then everyone's going to veto one, and then whatever is left will be your song, okay? We're going to go in order of left to right. So we'll start with the Funky Dolphins, so Digi, you'll go first.
So they're doing card draw right now.
This is your set. Oh, Lord. So get rid of one. I didn't know the first one. Yeah, I'm not the first one.
Looks like Paranoid getting vetoed out.
Laura, you're up.
Crazy loops out of here between Senorita Burbank Knights. Looks like we're playing Senorita. Hard 15.
We're gonna have Digi and Rice Ball go first.
Looks like Digi and Rice Ball are going to be the first two up. That means the Funky Dolphins and the Baby Mamas are going to be duking it out. So once again, how this works, all four teams are going to play the same song. In this case, it is Senorita Hard 15. It'll be based off the scores for all four. First place gets 4 points, second place gets 3 points, third place gets 2 points, fourth place gets 1 point. 16 rounds of that, and then at the end we tally up the points. Whatever team is the most wins. If you would like to donate to our prize pool, it goes directly to the competitors, matcherino.com. We already have $70 chipped in. Big thank you to everyone who's donated. I know the players definitely do appreciate it. Big thank you to our sponsors as well, Bending Grid, The Arcade, and Red Note. This would not be possible without them. Go check them out.
Okay, let's play. Select your difficulty.
Looks like we're getting started here. We have Digi on the left, Rice Ball on the right. Let's get some SMX going. Everyone get hyped. It's gonna be a good time. First match of the tournament. I believe they're going to be doing a warm-up song. Nope, looks like they're just going straight into it. Perfect. Senorita Speedy Mix. Round one, Great Mix Crossing. Very own EJ has a hex on this. You'd love to see it. Alright, it looks like they might actually be doing a warm-up song. Totally real, not paranoia. Looks like we're getting What Happened to Love as their warm-up song here. We'll love to see it. I believe every player is going to get a warm-up song. So, however long that takes. But it'll be between rounds. I believe after they get their song here, they're going to go straight into Senorita for scoring. happened above? Alrighty, it looks like Rice Ball takes the warm-up with the full combo. First song of the tournament. All right, and the fist bump. It's time for Cupid's Clash. Looks like both players using the same read speed. You'll love to see that. I'd say you can really tell a lot about a player based on what note skin they use and how fast they read. So many options. Looks like Rice Ball has a very slight lead at this point. Still a quarter of the song left. And Rice Ball is going to take the first song of the tournament. Good work to both of these players. However, it's not over. Now we're going to have Oral and Owen go up too. And points are going to be decided based on the scores of all four of the competing teams. So it looks like up next we're going to have the Jelly Jammers and the Big Bosses. Quite the team names we have, I gotta say. And it looks like we have our one and only commentator, Water Salads, joining me here at the table.
Hey friends.
How are you feeling about this tournament? First song down?
First song down.
You love to see it?
I'm feeling good. I'm happy to be participating. I was on kind of a wait list.
Yeah, I noticed you're kind of cooking there. Team mode. Was it oh, you're in the full 21 to 23.
Yeah, I'll play wild and I'll play full.
You'll love to see it.
I'm excited for the Big Boss train.
I'm very excited.
That's
for the
gonna
Big Boss train.
It's gonna be a fun ending.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Put the number one in both of those.
In what?
Okay. So,
That formula's broken, I know.
It's about Yeah, I get you.
Four and then 3 and then 2. Okay.
Of course. You see Owen's got the gloves. What are your thoughts on using gloves for dance games? Are you a fan? Do you use them yourself?
I don't use gloves. I use a little like kitchen towel
I see.
with some shelf liner to keep
Oh,
it
to keep
stuck
it-
on there.
nice,
Yeah,
that's
so
smart,
it's not
that's smart.
sliding. Because if you just have a towel on there,
Sure.
it'll be slipping and sliding.
So then for full mode, 2 towels or no towels?
I don't really play it much in public, and at home I have like a wrap around my bars.
That makes sense.
But if I had to in public, probably 2 towels.
Fair
Or
enough.
2 gloves. That might be easier to cart around.
That's true. I know a lot of doubles players around here like to use gloves.
All right, I believe this is a warm-up song.
Oh yeah. Kick it can. Yep. Every competitor is going to get one warm-up song, I believe.
Yeah.
That'll be your song.
I believe the actual chart they'll be playing for the event is Kagami Hard 16.
That is correct. Kagami Hard 16 is the song that we. Oh wait, not yet. That's for next round. We still have to. This is Senorita Hard 15 still. This is the second group. That we
Oh,
walked
you're right,
later.
you're right. Sorry.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Oh no way. We got our very own competitor Race Ball Rhythm in here. Hey, good work.
Very meta.
992. Love to
Attending
see
the
it.
event
Oh yeah.
and streaming the event. $70 in our Macarino. Thank you so much, everybody.
Very close in the warm-up here. 100-point difference. Owen ends up taking it in the end, and it looks like
Depending on how fast we get through this.
we're going to see another round of Senorita Hard 15 here for our competitors, Oral and Owen. Locked in.
Yeah, I'm going to be not the best commentator on the hard charts because I just don't play a lot of hard.
I'm pretending not to look at the camera pointed straight at me. Like I'm pretending to work. That way they can get a good photo. I had to make sure it was an action shot. Of course.
Maybe an 80-point game right now. Very
It's
close.
anyone's match. Take a drink every time you hear someone say that this weekend.
Oh, it's flickering. It's going back and forth.
I know. It really is close.
And if you haven't watched StepManiaX before, if you look at the top, their scores, whoever's winning will be flashing yellow.
Yeah,
Oh, it's flickering.
oh man.
Very, oh,
Hey, how long do you think it'll take for us to see our first hex?
our first hex.
Yeah.
I haven't been counting perfects right now, but we might see one right now.
You think so?
I'm not sure, honestly. I don't. Maybe not. But
I think I'm 5 stars.
we'll see a hex soon enough.
Yeah. Looks like they're going through the card draw for the remaining.
Wow.
Wow.
Carl pulls it out.
Give it up for Laurel. 99269. Oh my God. 1 point ahead of my baby mama.
Incredible. Incredible.
Wow. Look at that. 99269, 99268. Rice Ball, I'm so sorry.
Already nail
That's
biter.
crazy. A 1 point win. You won by 1 point. Yeah, you won by 1 point. Congrats.
1 point.
You absolutely don't. 1 point. You absolutely love to see it. First match of the tournament, and we're already getting
Oh, and
absolute peaks like that.
I'll take a look at what Owen's score was. I should be able to find it.
Yeah, I have no idea what Owen's score was.
It was, here you go.
We got 9-9, 8-7-8.
9-8, 8-7-8.
Not, yeah, 9-9.
9-8.
8-7-8.
9-8, 8-7-8.
Oh, 9-8, 9-8.
8-7-8.
Gotcha. Very nice. Believe that's correct. You'll love to see it.
Oh, and I think Digi's actually was 7-9-4, not 7-8-4.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, but 7-9 on Digi. Yeah.
Yep, this next set of songs is going to be Kagami, H16.
Player 2.
And
Selected. How much of a maniac are you anyway?
You said what?
teams.
Are you ready? Action.
Sparks is on Jelly Jammers. P2 is on Jelly Jammers.
Very nice. Looks like they're warming up with Definition of a Bad Boy. Got Heavy and Sparks to bat for this one. You know, Sparks has kind of got the beer movement in tune with the song. You'll love to see it.
The beard movement.
The beer movement. Alright.
Solid warm-up.
Looks like Sparks is taking the warm-up. And I believe we're going to be going right into Kagami Hard 16 here for round 2.
Select another song.
Who do we have on P1 again?
Heavy.
Kevy.
Confirm selection. Select options. Player 2 left. You are your only limit.
Kagami Hard 16. The song is a banger.
It is a very good song.
Are you ready?
You can say that for a lot of the songs in this game.
It has good music. Shout out to Step Revolution.
It's all tied up.
Kevy picking up a couple of perfects.
With the smaller note skin as well.
And a faster read speed.
I feel like those two things go hand in hand, you know?
They do, although, fun fact in StepManiaX, even if you make the notes smaller, it doesn't zoom out. You don't get any extra time.
Looks like Sparks with a slight lead here going into the halfway mark.
Sparks has a comfortable lead right now. But you know, it only takes one or two earlies, just a little bit of
About
missteps.
150 points. Sparks takes it with a 9-9-2.
5-star. Are you sure you want to quit? Player 1 ended. Player 2 ended. Game over.
Oh, he wasn't logged in. It's not gonna.
Oh.
It's not gonna be on the score feed.
Uh,
I didn't get a screenshot.
that's what the VOD's for.
Make a selection. Hard.
We don't know what his score was. We need like a runner. No, he wasn't logged in. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, photos.
Hurry up and make a selection. Easy mode. Hard difficulty. Pick a song.
Up next, we have the big bosses and the Funky Dolphins. Oh, hold on. Looks like I got, you say I got our players mixed up here. Wait, Emily, who's who won last? Yeah. It wasn't Heavy. Heavy's up right now. I didn't realize I was doing scorekeeping. I don't know. Okay, 986. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Lay it down as the warm-up. Got Kevy and Temp here. Kevy going for one hand on the bar. Temp does have a slight lead here. Also reading at a very fast note speed. You can definitely see the different play styles these players have. All right, looks like Kevy ends up taking that. You'd love to see it. Good warm-up.
Sorry, I had to do a card draw. All right,
back into Kagami, hard 16. Here
we go.
For other two competitors here.
Tie game. One perfect on each side.
You love to see matches like this. hear the power in their steps. Wow, still tied up at the halfway mark. Oh. Bit of a curse there. Temp dropping another weight of the play.
It is very close, though. Anybody's game still. You said we'd keep saying it, and we probably will. But
Well, of course, it wouldn't be a rhythm game stream without it.
this game, I feel, particularly lends itself to very close matches.
That's true. Especially with the, points aren't exact for each of the different.
Right. Multiple windows.
Yeah, it's nice.
Wow.
Wow, look at that. 99878 by Kevy.
You were asking when the hex would be. There it is.
Congratulations.
Oh my god, I didn't even get it. Oh, I did.
So, take a look back over here, and you can see putting our points in. Alrighty.
All right.
Looks like up next we're gonna have Cowbell Rock Hard 18. So stay tuned for that momentarily. Who do we got? Pet, Pilot, Psychedelic, and Cydia. Very exciting. And it looks like up first we have Cydia and
Psychedelic.
Psychedelic. So that means Jelly Jammers are going to be on Pad 1, and the Big Bosses are going to be on Pad 2.
It does need more cowbell.
Do you think there's a single person under the age of 18 who gets that reference?
Unlikely.
If you know, you know. Looks like they're warming up with Dom Nari Nom. You'll love to see it.
Although it does feel like Christopher Walken has been an elderly man for at least 30 years.
Yeah, give or take. They're jamming, they're grooving, they're waving to the camera. So we have Cydia opting for some bigger arrows here.
Yeah, those are big arrows on an even
Very
bigger screen.
large arrows.
On the DX screen, they are as tall
Just
as
wait,
a small child.
I'm excited to see this combined with the mods. Very, very interesting what we're going to see later.
The mods rounds should be fun.
Oh, yeah. You know, I think you might be right. You know, if this was a normal day at the arcade, there's a non-zero chance some 5-year-old will put his hand up to the screen to test it.
We do have things roped off, and we're successfully clogging up the emergency exit. So
Can you believe we even have actual lights this time so the cab isn't too bright? You love to see it.
I believe those are from Cydia.
Yeah. All right, looks like warm up. All right, they're locking in for Cowbell Rock.
Cowbell Rock.
18.
This is a relatively slow BPM, which can be pretty tough to time.
It's true. Cab High scores only 86K. We might see a new record here.
I hope we do.
Yeah, it'd be kind of messed up if we did. Now that I think about it. I love how the notes go perfectly to the song.
There's some tricky rhythms with those 16ths.
Definitely. Looks like psychedelic slightly going into this launch hold.
Maybe a couple 100 points there. Oh, City is back in the lead.
Dropping a couple earlies there. City did take back the lead, sure enough.
Got to be real careful with the center panel here. It's a little bit of a form check. Psychedelic was dragging just a little bit.
Are you rushing or dragging? City is still maintaining a lead. Alrighty.
Oh, wow.
9.9234 and 9.8900.
Machine record.
Wow, incredible. Alrighty, that means we're gonna have Pilot and Pat up here next. That's gonna be a fun match to watch.
Now, is it Pat or Pat?
I don't know, it's Pat with 6 T's.
6 T's.
Not to be confused with Pat with 5 T's. Completely different guy.
Maybe you pronounce it Pod 60.
Maybe. Pause 60?
Because there's 6 T's.
You never know.
Oh, it's more than, hold on, it's more than 6. It looked like it was like 8 now on his profile.
That's so true. Pat with 6 T's is a very contested name. I think the story behind it is back when names could only be 8 characters long. DDR thing. Sure enough, Pat, definitely an old school player rocking the Max 300 shirt. You love to see it. I believe he wore that same shirt when competing in Midsummer Melody, also here at Round 1 Great Lakes Crossing earlier this year, or I guess last year. Alrighty, looks like they're warming up with Lay It Down. Pat getting comfortable with the BPM here. That's what this warm-up's for. That's definitely something to keep in mind for this tournament, you know. Every SMX machine's different. You gotta get used to the pads for the one you're playing on.
Yeah, I mean, they're generally the same, but right, there's different noise around you. DX cabs versus regular Dedi cabs or whatever, you know.
Exactly.
Got to just adjust to the day.
warm-up completed. Pilot 996. Alrighty, Cowbell Rock here for round 2.
On this chart, remember we got to watch out for those 16s. Oh, perfect.
Oh, you love to see it.
Those are tough.
Another tied match.
Oh, right as you said it.
Commentator's curse.
They were perfect on those 16s, though. Those are hard. Those gallops. We're getting some center panel form checks coming in. Anything with up and down and center together can get really tricky. They both nailed it.
We'd love to see that.
Pat, I think, is dragging just a little bit on a few steps here and there.
Yeah, I was like, Pilot has a few 100-point lead.
All right.
Alrighty, 99960.
Pilot
Wow.
with the one perfect in the last, was it 3 notes?
Alrighty. And we're back. There we go. Scores are being updated. It looks like my baby mamas are off to an early lead with 11 points. However, we still have a lot of rounds to go, and these are just the early ones, so we'll see how this kicks off as we're getting into the wilds. Wild 19 to 21 looks like we're Hypnosis. Wild 21 is up next.
Yeah, so far the My Baby Mamas have taken a small lead. Funky Dolphins, Jelly Jammers are tied.
Oh yeah.
Big Boss is bringing up the rear.
That's okay. We still have the Big Boss train.
So we're 3 rounds in.
Oh yeah.
How many rounds left?
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dahlia, Jelly Slash up to bat here.
So what, 13 more rounds to go?
Yeah, only 13 rounds to go. Remember, we're gonna be done by 9 o'clock.
We're, what, an hour in? We've gone through 3 rounds.
Something like that.
So we have 4 hours to go.
We also have warm-ups to account for too, though.
Yeah, warm-ups will go away.
The rounds will be going by twice as quick once every player's had their one warm-up song.
Yeah, and I think the card draws are moving.
That's the different fonts.
Dunno.
That's funny. Way to Rio. 116 patterns in here. Once again, this is their warm-up song. Welcome to the stream. We're on our way to Rio right now. Glad you can join us. Alrighty, and a 996 from Jelly on the warm-up.
All right, Hypnosis, Wild 21.
Needless to say, these players are definitely locked in. You know everything Vanya touches is going to be a banger. You know that opening riff sounds a lot like Big Boss in a different key.
A little bit.
It's got that same rhythm.
All right, so we saw an early from Malia.
Jelly with big ass arrows. Oh my goodness.
But again, they're not competing against each other exactly.
Definitely, yeah. It's a
Doesn't
four-way
matter.
competition, you know?
Right. Doesn't matter who wins the match. It's the highest score of all 4 people playing this song.
It's 116 patterns right there. Ooh. No drop there. Unfortunate. 1,300 point lead from Jelly right now. Yeah, this style of tournament really encourages you to be doing your absolute best, even if you're not necessarily winning the match, because you're competing against 3 other people. All right, so we got a 99873 from Jelly.
It's a great score from Jelly. Solid performance.
Good job for
Malia.
Malia as well. 98,481. And it looks like we're gonna have Rad Swaus and Breves up next.
Those are fun to say.
Oh, it's a big good match. Two very good players. I got the scores.
I encourage all of our viewers at home, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, to speak out loud the names Breves and Rad Swaus.
Very good names.
Very fun to say.
We're gonna have a lot of fun watching Breves play at like 2-note speed. Slow reader, incredible player.
Is he?
Yeah, you're in for a treat if you haven't seen Breves play before. I believe at Midsummer Melody's second place DDR, first place DDR, I can't remember. One of the two. Top finisher for sure. And my baby mamas. Alrighty. Give it up for the Funky Dolphins and my baby mamas. They're gonna have their warm-up song and be back into Hypnosis.
Oh, I think our round should be updated to Wild. It's on hard.
Ah, you're All right. $325.
That's not too slow.
Nah, it's not too bad. What's their warm-up gonna be? Elysium, good choice.
A certified Scott Brown banger.
You do love to see it. Ooh, both players using the same note skin. Love to see that. Is that light 4 drip I see Red Swouse wearing there? I can barely see it through the webcam, but I think it might be.
He's got his gamer tag on the back.
Love to see it. Shout out to our friends at Lightboard. Once again, this is the warm-up. Now we'll be into Hypnosis W21 for the actual match.
Thank you to everyone who's donating to the match arena. I see it slowly ticking up.
Oh.
Really appreciate that.
Someone with a $6.90 donation. Thank you.
I'm not sure exactly what the plan is for how to distribute that, but I imagine it would be between all the different tournaments.
I have no idea. Alrighty, 996. Hey, I've seen a 996 before. I think that's the one. Very cool. Both players above that 99K threshold, though. It's gonna be a fun match to watch. And the fist bump.
All right, here we go.
I expect this one to be a pretty close match.
Brad Swells with a very small lead right now.
Looks like
20
points.
Oh, it just grew a little bit.
I know Breeks is a big fan of playing stuff that's fast and hard, so.
I think Breeks has adjusted pretty well.
Yeah. Both players nailing those 16s.
Brad Swells just keeping it clean.
Wow.
Well,
It's so close. Oh my God. 22 points
22
in Breeks'
oh.
favor. 23
a little
points
bit
now.
more still.
With the crossovers to finish it out.
That tricky section in the middle is the big shift here.
This song is a good mix of stuff stuff inside of it.
Well done.
Alrighty, 9-9, 831 for Breeze.
That's 2 hexes.
725. Alrighty, good stuff. Looks like we got calculator new points here. It looks like Jelly taking the win on that one. Jelly Jammers, congratulations.
Hurry up.
And it looks like we have Hamon and Hackerop up
Hello,
next.
hello, hello. I'll be here for a little bit.
Hello, hello. Welcome the man himself, Jelly Slosh. Congratulations on your performance there. First
Yeah,
place.
Braves is really close there. We're one perfect off from each other.
Very, very close.
It's weird. All these rounds have been so close.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Looks like we have My Baby Mama's up with
See, Pac Rob is on the Funky Dolphins.
Funky Dolphins. Oh, yeah.
Looks like they're playing in the heat of the night.
I believe so. Looks like My Baby Mama's still in the lead here, but it is very early on. We're only a quarter of the way through.
We need to fix this sum before we learn J. I think it's just not capturing all the cells.
Yeah. I know a little bit.
All right now we have Hamon and Pac Rob warming up on What You Gonna Do. Oh, colon. This one's a pretty chill 19.
Definitely. Good warm-up song for sure.
First place gets 4, second gets 3, third gets 2, and then 1. All right, coming up to break of the song, we have a couple mines that they have to dodge.
You do indeed see Goomba behind the commentators. And in fact, Goomba's not going to be up this round, but next round.
Yeah, watch out for those mines right there.
Oh, yeah. We're starting to get into the meat and potatoes. We got some fun stuff coming up.
I find this to be a pretty nice introductory 19. A lot of 8th note streams, couple jumps here and there.
Definitely.
And then towards
couple
later half
little
the song,
16 patterns.
nice introduction to them. Got a PFC by Hamon and almost a hex start
yeah.
by Pac Rob.
Love to see it. Double 99s on the warm-up.
2 perfects. That's the DDR knowledge coming in there for Pac
yeah.
Rob. All right, here comes In the Heat of the Night. This song is by Erotic. This song was featured in DDR, one of the older mixes. I know it from DDR Extreme 2 USA on the PS2.
We'd love to see it.
Almost there.
You know, we were just talking about the PS2 DDR games yesterday. They really do have some fun stuff in them. The missions kind of jank,
the
but
missions are...
they have their charm. I like them.
I remember specifically the Armin van Buren song, My, on 1x speed.
Oh my god.
All right, and getting into match 1.
In the heat of the night.
One of the things you see in this chart you don't see in the other 20s is there's a lot of 16th note jacks you gotta watch out for. Especially on your left foot. A lot of players are more right foot or right-handed, right foot dominant on those.
Bit of a sight reading nightmare if you ask me.
It really important you make sure you shift your weight off enough so that your panel is not still held down to hit the
Definitely.
second note.
It's all in the technique. It's where that low sensitivity comes in clutch too.
For a quicker release on the panels. All right, coming in score. There should be another 16th note stream leading into the chorus.
Oh, neither player is hitting the mines. You love to see that.
A little mix of the vocals in there too to step to.
Looks like Packrat. Ooh! Looks
Picks
like
up an
Packrat's
early.
still in the lead.
Yeah, one early doesn't make or break your score as long as you have really good timing. You
Definitely.
can still take the win even with an early.
Dynamic scoring is very cool. Alrighty, looks like Packrat takes it with 996.
And then Sage gets a Quint star with a PFC with a
Very good performance from
98570.
both players there. Looks like up next we got Water Salads and T-Swag, the man with the hat. Very exciting.
What's interesting is Water Salads and T-Swag are both known for their doubles play,
Yeah,
but we have
Both
to hear
in
in the
singles.
singles round.
you'll love to see that.
Time will end shortly.
Card draw, okay.
Alrighty, looks like we have T-Swag on P2 side and Water Salads on P1 side. And of course, the hat stays on during gameplay.
I'll give her the hardest song.
I'll get rid of Team on Dance.
Select difficulty.
You're playing this category? What the heck?
All right, I just pulled up real quick. T-Swag is currently the #1 ranked player on full mode.
Wow.
Water Salads at #4. So you know
No
you have
kidding.
some really heavy hitters on full mode here.
Definitely.
T-Swag, a little bit of history about him. He recently played at Red October, a tournament I ran. He got second place behind Paranoia Boy in doubles.
Wow. Impressive stuff.
I guess they're gonna get down. I don't want to play that.
Looks like we got Clickbait here as their warm-up song. It's a fun one.
And a little bit about Water Salads. He doesn't go to many tournaments just because of other commitments in real life, but his first tournament debut was at Bite 5, Beast of the East in Virginia. He won that tournament.
No kidding. That's awesome.
And then his second tournament debut, he chose to TO Eclipse 23. So
Oh my god.
with a strong 5th place finish, losing to Jimbo, who we'll see playing tomorrow.
We got Clickbait by Serial up here.
Great song. And it has a fully animated background too.
We won't see much of it here, but if you squint, you can kind of see it. I hope everybody at home is headbanging along.
And then we got a little stop here with a lift. Both players perfectly executing. Oh, but T-Swag missing the note afterwards.
It's the warm-up.
Yeah. Love to see the matching shirts on the players
Oh
as well.
yeah, Love
This-
Arcade Drift. Big shout out to Emily for the designs. They turned out really good.
Very amazing. So I have the joggers on too, if y'all watched me play on stream earlier. But
Yeah.
another thing too, they reached out to Bending Grid to perform.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Unfortunately, there was some conflicts. They really wanted to come,
Ah.
but we got some special stuff you'll see later in the stream. We'll see.
Oh,
I won't
yeah.
spoil the surprises yet.
Alrighty, warm-up done.
Warm up complete.
Water Salads not taking any time off at all. 997, great score.
Despite that miss, the EX score was really close. Just one
Oh,
perfect
yeah.
apart between both players.
And we're back into the heat of the night. Just like that.
Target scores beat. Our Pack Rob currently has first place at 99617. So if both players would like to overtake that for their team, they need probably around like a hex star.
Yeah.
Is probably the ideal target score to get.
I think the ideal target score is 100K exactly. Don't look at the camera.
True.
Don't look at the camera. It does not exist.
My commentator helped me take candid photos here.
Of course. And we're into it right now.
Sometimes on songs like these, it's really hard to stop on the 16th right away. A lot of times it's nice to have some, quarter notes and eighth notes to build up into it, so you get a little bit of the rhythm of the song.
I can imagine these are just a nightmare to read first time seeing the chart.
And also a lot of us, this is our first time playing today, so
Yeah,
we're
that's true.
all cold.
Warmed up. This could be some players' first time playing on this tab.
Yeah, so that's another thing too, playing today. You get a chance to kind of feel out the cab for tomorrow. Even though it's like a for fun category, you still get a lot of information
Definitely.
about the panel behavior.
Exactly. It's not always the same, Don't look at the camera. It does not exist. The camera does not exist.
All right, going into the chorus of the song, Water Salads still hanging on to a PFC.
We'll love to see it. Looks like 100-point lead.
Yeah, now Team Swag starting to nail the jacks down.
It's
Oh,
a
and
tough one for
that
sure.
cursed Water Salads.
I'm very excited to see the dual mode. I think that's probably the one I'm most excited for. Dual mode gets absolutely no love in SMX.
All 5 dual players, raise your hands up in
I
chat.
know. They're going to be pumping their fist in the air when it comes up, This could be the first ever dual mode in the tournament for all we know. Great work by both these players. 9-9-6-59.
Which
Looks like
overtakes
Water
first
Salads
place.
does take it. And
T-Swag,
T-Swag
9-9-4-2-8.
9-9-4-2-8.
The max
Good
420
work to
number.
all of these players.
All right,
Good
so
stuff.
let's look at the standings again. Water Salads takes first on that one.
Funky Dolphins take second. We got Big Bosses with third. Baby
My-
Mamas, fourth place. Current standings looks like Jelly Jammers in first with 15. Baby Mamas and Funky Dolphins tied for second with 13. And the Big Bosses down but not out with 8 points.
Yeah, they have some opportunities in the upcoming rounds.
Definitely, definitely.
Especially now we have the hardest wild chart coming up here, which is going to be GOAT.
Is there a way to bring this down one more row so the totals are showing as well?
I think what we could do is just go like this. I think I need to
Little bit of
I
little bit of magic going on behind the scenes.
Make a selection.
Look at that, beautiful.
see. We're doing it live.
Speaking of live, looks like we got
Grady and Hints.
what really slaps up next. With
My Baby Mamas on player 1 side, Team Captain Grady and Team Captain Hints from the Funky Dolphins are playing right now.
oh yeah. This will be a fun match to watch. And also, this is our last set of warm-ups.
Yeah,
So once this
Well-
round's over, we'll be
the doubles rounds, we'll get half song warm-up just to let
Gotcha.
players get familiar, but
Gotcha.
we won't be doing full songs at that point.
What about duel?
Yeah, they'll do a half a song.
Nice.
Interesting enough, this round has 3 of the team captains playing, Hints, Grady, and MCAT, and then
Oh, yeah.
Goomba from my team is playing.
Forever and a day.
Yeah, for the most part, the team captains were pretty much picked by like the highest seeded players in the tournament,
That's a good way to do it.
and also the ones we knew who would guarantee to be here at the time.
For sure.
So it makes sense you'll see the captains being the anchor of their team.
It's a fun 22.
Coming out of this first, we're about to have like we call them like the D&B steps, like the step, step, jump, step,
Yep.
step, jump coming up.
Both players absolutely locked in.
Just amazing timing from them. All right, here comes the bit of a 16th note stream.
Look at that. Great execution. For those of you who are unaware, Andrew Hinson on the P2 side, this cab's kind of like his baby. He puts a lot of care into the pads, as well as all the other pads here at Round 1 Great Lakes Crossing. Some might say the best pads in America, but hey, I'm not biased.
Grady warming up with an APC on.
Look at that.
Forever and a day.
That's the first hex. Not for the bracket, but for the day.
APC.
Love to see it.
But, as you said, it's just a warm-up.
Yeah, it's just a warm-up. Oh, what rip. Wait.
Goat.
You'll love to see it.
I'm going to swap out for another commentator to get ready for some draws.
All right.
I think Water Styles might end up coming back over here. We'll see.
Big shout out to Jelly Slosh, the one and only. All right, the players will get in the goat. This is our round for a while. 22 to 24, and a 22 was chosen. Tie game here going into the quarter. Looks like I got a friend joining me. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
How do you feel after game one? Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. I clutched it out for my team.
Love to see it. By 42 points, it looks like.
We have a close one here. It's flickering. Scores
Yeah, it's
flickering.
going back and forth. Yo, Senpai Music, thank you for the raid of 1. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Senpai.
Welcome to the stream. I hope you're here for some good matches.
I hope you had a good dance session.
Here at the one and only round 1 Great Lakes Crossing Cupid Clash. I love Arcade 2.
That is a 20-point game right now.
So close.
Both of these are very strong
Screaming
players.
like demons. Really got to be careful with that center panel.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Amazing scores.
22-point difference.
Okay, so right now, to give you a quick summary, we are in the Cupid's Clash side event. The main tournament will be tomorrow for StepManiaX and DDR.
Oh, yeah.
So right now what we have are 4 teams of 6 players.
Up next, another really good setup here. Goomba and Emily. Oh, man. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
We got Goomba representing the Jelly Jammers and Emily representing her own team, the Big Bosses.
So each of the 6 players has been strategically assigned to a category of play. So right now we are in round 5.
6.
5?
Oh, 5.
5.
Oh, you're right.
Wild 22 to 24.
You're so right. And looks like duels up next.
Yeah, we get into 3 rounds of doubles after this.
Oh, yeah. Warming up the cereal. 2-year lead.
So we have, 3 rounds of doubles coming up. And then 3 rounds will be mods, and edits. And then 3 rounds of team mode. And then to top it all off at the end of the night, every team, all 6 players are going to compete to high score a big boss edit chart that will be a train.
It is absolute cinema.
It'll be insanity.
All right. Warming up with a 23. You'd love to see that. Oh man, look at those arrows. So small. Looks like Emily choosing to warm up with the 18. Not a bad play to conserve stamina.
Warming up with the 23 is a mood. That's
Got to get your legs fresh, you know?
my legs don't feel fresh cold start on the 23.
That's fair. They're jamming. Wow. Goomba's note speed is just crazy. It's got to be those tiny arrows. Something about it just makes it feel different.
But yeah, this is their warm up.
We'll be going back into GOAT now.
Yep, we just watched Grady and Hintz both nearly 100% go. So MCAT and Goomba Roomba have a steep hill to climb if they want to clinch the top spot on this song.
Very impressive score set by the first two players. Looks like Andrew actually got the cab high score.
Machine record set just moments ago.
I'd love to see it. It's a 22-point lead going into the streams. Ooh,
Oh, we got a miss.
yeah.
Couple
But getting
misses.
slightly off beat there. Having your timing adjusted very slightly in those streams can be a whole stream of earlies, as we just saw.
Yeah, especially when the streams are mostly just drills, right? Easy to start them early. All right, looks like as long as MCAT keeps it clean, she'll get
Yeah, about a 2,000-point lead.
third place for her team.
Wow, 99,460 from Emily. Taking a look back at the bracket here after round 5, we have looks like Andrew with first. Alrighty, after round 5, the standings go. My Baby Mamas and the Funky Dolphins tied for first. Jelly Jammers in third, and Big Bosses in last place for now, but it's still anyone's game.
It is.
Looks like the Funky Dolphins been pretty consistent, you know, a lot of threes and then a fourth, not bad at all. Looks like up next we're going into No Princess Duel 16.
Select your difficulty.
Oh my goodness. And it looks like Jelly Jammer's very own Sparks is going to be up first for duel.
You were right. We're done 6 rounds. We were scrolled down a row.
Oh, you're so right.
I was like, wait, we haven't seen Digi at all, and they're starting to repeat.
Alrighty.
Everyone's playing.
So I believe Full and Duel are getting a half-song warm-up.
Yes.
Man, I love duel mode. There's something so much fun about crab walking.
Duel mode is a little weird. Can't say I'm the biggest fan, but you know what?
It is unique, that is for sure.
It provides some variety.
What's the top difficulty duel chart, do you know?
I think 24
Oh my god.
is as high as it goes. I could be wrong. I think Paranoid.
Alright, we got their half-song warm-up out of the match. That's something that exists. Alrighty, looks like we're getting into No Princess.
Hello. We have made it to the dual mode section of the event, or the uncommon categories, as I call them. What's fun about duels, a lot of these players on our teams have not played duel before, so it's a lower level difficulty that should be relatively approachable for them.
Yeah, it's kind of like the hard mode of full, even though full now has almost every chart has two full charts.
Nice.
Tricky rhythms.
94985. Right, and up next we have Heavy playing. So we're doing half song warm-ups with the doubles rounds because these ones take 4 rotations to get through the whole round versus 2. Just to speed things up along a little bit. And also players have already played 4 earlier, so just a little bit, but not an entire warm-up. Heavy is on My Baby Mama.
We've probably been gaming about an hour and a half-ish, close, through the 6 rounds so far. I think we're in good shape.
It's always tricky having an event start on Friday because a lot of people are traveling either by flight or by vehicle. I know some of the Chicago players said they drove about 5 hours, I heard.
Yeah. We had folks drive in from New York, right?
Okay, let's start.
Yeah, New York was a long ride.
Folks flew in from Boston. Hello.
Hello. Grady salads. All right,
Get
Heavy
ready.
choosing to warm up with Spin Chicken.
Action.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how much dual mode has been showcased in a tournament setting. This could be one of the first bigger events to do it.
dual mode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In like a official, in a quote-unquote official capacity. That's the fun part of having these side events. You can choose any category you want for your audience. So we talked it out. We decided that having a little bit dual mode could be fun.
I think this is a great idea. Because typically a tournament is just like
Just head-to-head only.
head-to-head,
you versus you.
play all the hard songs, you know. This kind of it's a little more inclusive of different skill levels. We all get to shine.
And then the strategic elements, like who do you place when? And a lot of the players, like, we don't all know each other either. So like, it's a good chance to socialize with new people you haven't had a chance to yet.
It's just what Jelly Slosh does. He brings people together.
And then huge credit to the Michigan Institute for getting this event organized as well, and listening to some of the ideas I suggested to have this team event. Because something we initially talked about was because it's so close to Valentine's Day, something Cupid themed. So at first it's be a team mode only event, but we weren't sure if we're getting enough teams or how to get everyone included. So
Your selection. Options.
All right, Duel 16.
This party's just
no
getting started.
princess.
Seemed like most of the gotchas in this chart is the timing, right?
So that's being like a relatively low BPM and the syncopation.
Yeah, syncopation.
Looks like Barcade is inside the stream. Barcade, if you look at the bottom left, their sponsor logo just showed up. They are hosting an after party on Sunday for the attendees here. But more on that after the event. Right now we have Heavy making a PFC through a quarter of the song.
Yeah, even if you're here watching from home, there's still time. You could travel and meet us at the after party on Sunday.
Kevin here opting to go step after the 8th notes to maintain timing. And then Yosaki just was using his hands to hit the bars to maintain his rhythm as well too.
Solid.
Wow, great performance by Kevin. Almost a 99.
That's pretty clean.
Only 11.
New high score. Wait a second. Are you sure? Okay, here are the scores for the songs.
All right,
that were
up
just
next
played.
we have Owen. Owen 2131 is up here now.
Well, we appreciate y'all watching, even if you can't make it out to Michigan.
The last we have is 10. All right, coming up after duel 14 to 16, we have full 15 to 17. Definition of bad boy. And while Owen's getting ready, let's go ahead and take a look at the current standings. All right, and am I too far up? I can't see the totals anymore. Let me.
Oh, is that why we had it scrolled?
Let me get rid of this one. All right, currently in the lead, I believe it is the Funky Dolphins at 17. Oh, the Funky Dolphins and Baby Mama are tied at 17 apiece.
And right behind the Jelly Jammers,
Jelly
16.
Jammers. And then MCAT's
Let's
team,
play
the big
StepManiaX.
bosses, are
Make a selection.
at 10, but
You know,
we
there's
still have enough categories that they can still make it up in the second half.
There's a lot of games to play.
Owen's just gonna do a quick warm up, about half a song, and then get into number one princess. No princess. Yeah, well, he did about 60%. ITG Classic here.
How are the team mode rounds going to work? Is it 2 people from each team?
Yep.
Okay.
I just didn't put down the team names because it was too much work
Yeah.
in the moment. Yeah. The way this is set up that everyone's guaranteed to play at least 3 times, plus the train. Everyone plays together as a whole team. So 4 times, you get to play 4 times in the whole event.
Right.
Minimum play time was a big consideration for this. That always gets people when you start in the middle too, and then the song starts on the far side of one of the pads.
Yeah, full charts like to do that too.
Candy pop. What's nice about giving the players a half song warm up too is if they don't play dual mode regularly, it gives them a chance to kind of feel the layout out a bit too.
Yeah, calibrate a little bit. Because the arrows do look a little bit different. All right.
All right. A lot of players, so you can gather a lot of data from warming up too. Kind of like, okay, maybe I should read a little faster, a little bit slower. Because a lot of times, if you don't play these modes regularly, you're not sure what the most comfortable settings to use are. No princess. No princess. 16. Does that help him remind him what the song was going to be? No princess. Finish up the round after this, we have Temp. I know Owen has told me that he plays a lot of fighting games as well. He was competing in other events recently too. I think one of his teammates from his team, his fighting game team, is watching him as well too. So it's pretty always want to have your teammates from other games support you, even if they don't play rhythm games. Overall, he's looking a lot more comfortable on this song. That warm-up must help him a lot to calibrate.
That syncopation can be tricky.
Especially on a lower BPM song like this. And then for dual modes, because we just remember to reach out wide enough to hit the notes.
Picking up a couple of misses.
Okay, we broke the 90K barrier.
Nine 3 7 6 7.
Up next is Temp. And that will finish up the dual round.
So, ready to become a StepManiac?
I am up to draw my round for mods categories. I will be back and let someone else take over.
we're still back.
Here's the
like,
end of our duel round.
Yeah, look at this. Looks like last but not least, we have Temp play for the Funky Dolphins. Good warm-up. Good warm-up song. I like it. So a lot of people read at different speeds for singles and doubles. How do you correlate that to dual mode? Because it's kind of in between.
It's in between. I think the big thing with doubles is if there's a big shift in your weight
Yep.
from one side to the other, you have to have some advance notice, or it's really jarring and you're not likely to hit all the steps. Right? Yeah, I generally read about 25 BPM slower on doubles.
Alrighty, we got our half song warm up out of the way.
Yeah, luckily our No Princess Duel 16 doesn't have a lot of patterns that whip you around.
I see VRK PvP Arena showed up in the chat, one of our wonderful sponsors. Thank you very much.
Is it VRcade or Varcade?
I don't know. Why not both?
We're gonna find out on Sunday at the after
We will
party.
find out on Sunday. If you know, you know. VRK PvP Arena, Oakland Mall, 1 p.m. It's going to be a good time.
All right.
Live music. Team member X3 versus second mix.
Well, here's Temp.
All right, here we go.
Dropping a lift. Those lifts are tricky, man.
Oh, yeah. Couple earlies.
It's a pretty slow song.
Yeah, that's one of the things about having a slower read speed is that you have to adjust your timing too.
Yeah, and a lot of players coming from DDR will have trouble because the target arrows are missing.
Yeah, no receptors. It takes a little bit of an adjustment period. I know when I first started playing SMX, I would hit way too early constantly. Alrighty. And a good run by Temp, 86-941. We will have your current standings up in 1 second.
All right, looks like. All right, hello
Looking
everybody.
At the board.
Ignore
My
the
Baby Mamas, first place, 21 points.
21 points.
It's like Jelly Jammers in second with 19, Funky Dolphins in third with 18, and the Big Bosses still in fourth for now with 12, but we still have more than half the event to go. We got some, we're starting to get into the meat and potatoes here, what this event's all about.
The weird stuff.
Polls, mods, edits, teams, and Big Boss. Not to say that full players are weird.
Just uncommon. It's uncommon to see in events.
Of course. And it looks like we have Andrew going up first for the 15 to 17 poll. Definition of a bad boy.
Is he going to go for a half warm-up, or is he just going to go into it? I think he's going to warm up.
They are permitted a half warm-up for full as well. It's like Andrew opting for 400 as his limit speed here.
On a DX cab for
Oh,
full,
yeah.
that's pretty fast.
It is very fast.
wide crossovers there.
Look at that. I'm actually not familiar with how much full Andrew plays.
A lot. Enough.
Enough.
I
I'm
think
sure he'll get a pretty good score here.
I think he was the first person to 99 disconnected disco full
No
plus.
kidding.
Which at the time was a 26. It's been re-rated to a 24, but it's full of hands.
We love hands. All right, half warm-up done. I don't even have to change the team name.
Monkey Dolphins at it again.
You'll love to see that. Here we go. Definition of a bad boy. Scott Brown.
Okay, turned down to 375. I think that's what I play too on a DX for full.
Ooh. I wonder if that stop at the beginning is going to throw anyone off.
It's got good potential to throw people off. Because even if you remember how the song goes, you don't always remember when the stop kicks back in, you know.
It goes to show, no matter what the difficulty range, chart knowledge is a good asset to have.
Song knowledge, chart knowledge. That's why I don't enter DDR, so I don't play it.
Fair enough. You know, DDR, the game that's known for having absolutely zero jank.
We'll have to fact check that one.
Independent fact checkers want you to know.
We'll need a community note on that.
Andrew continuing to sweep through this song here. And we got a 99.6 there from Andrew.
6 even.
Good stuff. And it looks like up next we have Emily from the Big Bosses.
We can't shout out enough. Andrew and Emily, Hinson and MCAT,
For all they've done.
organizing the event.
Give it up for Big Boss!
We apologize.
My
We're back.
Big fan of Big Boss.
Getting Big Boss right on the jump there. I mean, that's a
Big
good
Boss
sign.
coming from the captain of the Big Bosses.
Fun fact, the artwork and the video for Big Boss inspired by a Nintendo DS game called Field of Magic XXXY.
Really?
It was a launch title for the Nintendo DS,
That's great.
and it was amazing.
I can't believe it took us, 7 rounds in order to get Big Boss. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed this is a warm-up song because we're only going to be able to hear half of it.
That's actually a tragedy. It's her event. She might play the whole thing.
Oh, true.
Breaking the rules.
Give it up for Big Boss. Alrighty. And a good half warm-up from Emily there, going straight into the song. Definition of a bad boy. Ooh. I'm looking at that full 21 pick. That's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, crazy loop.
Oh yeah.
Crazy loop coming up. Got to be careful of this stop at the start.
Alrighty, we'll see if Emily knows the stop. Look at that. Hit the stop with no problems at all. This chart's great because every note's worth exactly 400, so you can pretty easily tell what's going on. We're seeing the towel across both bars, Meta. Look at that. That is just one big towel stretched across both bars.
That's a good strat. You just got to be careful you don't
like it.
You don't forget that there's no bar in the middle.
That's a big towel. That's like a beach towel. A normal bath towel would not fit across both.
That's a dancing towel.
You'll love to see it. Love to see it. The first
Amazing.
100K in a non-warm-up. And it goes to show choosing Big Boss as your warm-up song leads to APCs.
The big boss herself.
You'd love to see it. Just going to throw a big old 4 in there. You absolutely do love to see that.
The big.
It's almost like warming up with Big Boss gets you an APC.
A much needed win for the big bosses.
You absolutely love to see it. It looks like Hamon's up next for My Baby Mamas.
Okay, let's go. Make a selection.
Now the team name was selected by Grady, the team captain.
Of course.
We had to confirm. We said, "Are you sure you don't want the baby mamas?" He said, "No.
My baby mamas.
These are my baby mamas."
Of course. This is a bit of pressure coming up after seeing an APC. You got to lock in if you want to get those 4 points.
That was as clean as it could have been.
Definitely. Breathe Me Back to Life coming in as the warm-up song of choice on 375, 350. The tiny, tiny arrows. Oh my goodness. You love to see it. Warm-up done, only needs a third of the song. After this round's over, we'll officially hit the halfway mark of the rounds. But that also means we're 2/3 done with the tournament, I think, because there's not any more warm-ups after next round. Here we go. The definition of a bad boy. It's the first note of the stop 5, but then an unfortunate miss early on. But in a tournament like this, you still got to try your hardest for the whole thing.
You're rocking with the best.
We just got a T-Swag jump scare in the background. Recognize the man with the hat anywhere. coming
Really?
into the final little bit of the song here.
Relatively high BPM.
Definitely.
It's a quick chart.
Yeah, it is a pretty short one. There's like 250 notes or something for a full.
Well
There
done.
we go. Good performance they have. Come on. 88, 396. It looks like
Oral.
Oral up next. Representing the Jelly Jammers. Look at that, beautiful.
All right.
It looks like after this, looks like you're up next round. How you feeling?
Well, for my first round, I had enough time to watch the chart. This chart I tried to look up, and I didn't see a screen grab of it. So
Oh, fun.
I'm hoping I'm not the first one up because I don't remember anything about it.
That's true. I think, I don't know who's going to be up first next. I guess we'll find out. Warming up with Ignition Stars, another Claw song. Good stuff. Do you know they made Cherry Coke Zero? I've never seen this stuff before.
No, I didn't know.
That's crazy.
But they're not a sponsor, so you drink whatever you want.
That's true. Unlike our actual sponsors, Red Note Gaming, VRK, PvP Arena.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you ever find yourself in Vegas, do yourself a favor and make it out to the Red Note Arcade.
Of course, and Bending Grid. This would
Bending,
not be possible without them.
Bending Grid is the artist of the song Love Arcade.
Of course.
The
It's
inspiration.
very beautiful. You'll love to see it. Alrighty, warm up done. Looks like we're getting into our final set of
Yeah.
Definition of a Bad Boy.
Yeah, as I understand it, the Bending Grid found out, or MCAT contacted them,
Yeah.
and so they sent some CDs and cassettes.
I believe it was like 20 CDs or something.
Yeah, I think they're going to be prizes.
Yeah, very good stuff.
Super cool.
All right, here we go. Bad boying it up. Ooh, hitting it perfectly. Looks like the score to beat is going to be a 996 per second. 100K for first. After this, we're going to have Crazy Loop full 21 up. That's going to be a fun match to watch. Hitting those double eighth notes with absolutely no problem at all. Ooh. Fortunate drop there.
Nice.
98,519. Great score, great score. And
Solid performance.
halfway through the tournament, here are our current standings. In
My
first
goodness.
place, My Baby Mamas at 22 points. Hold on, let me
It's pretty close.
pull these back up here. What the fuck?
Just click off. Just, can you type it back in?
Yeah,
It's a 98.
nothing. 98,519. Technical difficulties, stand by. Very cool. Look at this. We got. Looks like Baby Mama's in first, 22. Funky Dolph or Jelly Jammers in second with 21. Funky Dolphins in third with 20. And the Big Losses currently in fourth with 16.
It's close.
It's anyone's game. And we got T-Swag up first.
Oh, good. I get to watch the chart.
Of course, for the Big Bosses. T-Swag, notorious full player. It's gonna be a good one to watch.
He's an unstoppable full player.
Absolute beast in the hat. This is gonna be a good one. Warming up with a 24. Oh my goodness.
He's only got to play half of it.
Yeah. Giving everyone a show.
So after this round, this will be a full 21. We'll have 2 rounds of mods. I don't exactly know how they're going to be selected.
Each of the 2 competitors picks one mod and you do them together.
Okay.
And then the mods chosen in the first round cannot be used in the second round.
Got
Or
it.
like the team
Okay.
can't choose them or something. I don't know.
Fascinating.
Something like that. But each person will be playing a song with 2 mods chosen. And the first one is an easy 10. And the second one, I believe, is going to be a little bit on the higher end. Maybe like a 15.
That's not 2 mods at the same time. That's not too bad, depending on what they are.
Yeah, it really depends on what they are. And it looks like we're going into Crazy Loot. Here we go.
So full 21's kind of when you start to see some of those whippy patterns that'll take you back and forth real fast. So that'll be something to watch out for. I believe there's a fair amount of streams.
I'm not too familiar with the full chart for this song.
I think there's at least one longer stream. It's a slower BPM, but still a form check for full.
I gotta say, doubles are very entertaining. Or I keep calling it doubles. You tell them DDR brain. Full mode, very entertaining to watch.
There's a lot going on in this
I
chart.
know, there is a lot going on. Got
Oh, some spicy crossovers there.
back and forth with those short holds.
Oh, picking up a miss. Still doing really well with his accuracy.
Oh, I like that part. And the cheeky 24th. Couple earlies there.
Seriously, the first half of this chart, though, it felt like nothing was repeating. It was just throwing different stuff at you every time.
Oh. We'll see what the ending looks like.
I think it's going to be a big stream. Hope it is.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Wow, predicted that.
Ooh.
Couple drops there, unfortunate. And you go back to the left.
A lot cleaner, that one.
Same thing but mirrored. Great execution
Nice.
there. 98-302. Great stuff by T-Swag. You'd love to see that. And it looks like... I don't know who's up next, but we'll find out.
We're going to take a peek at the right arrow, I think.
Oh, was, did we get a pad call?
I think so.
All right, guys, technical difficulties. Please stand by. We're going to get our one and only great round 1 stack to take a look at the Alrighty, looks like we may have a tech break here.
Just a little one.
Just a short one, you know. You know how it is. It wouldn't be an SMX tournament without checking the pads at least once, right?
Hope everybody's having a good start to your weekend.
Time is almost up.
Alrighty, looks like we're gonna get an exclusive insider look at Andrew taking care of the pads. I believe it was at the First Love Arcade we got a very iconic photo from the one and only city of Andrew working on these same pads. In the meantime, I will be right back. Please stay tuned and enjoy the wonderful vision of Andrew Hinson taking care of the issue.
Yeah, full. Then we'll get to mods. Trying to plan when to grab Okay. That'll be, how long do you estimate out? So we have 3 people to play full. That'll take at least 15 minutes. 20 minutes. Is that enough time? Maybe I'll do it after. Depends on how long this is going to take, too. So it might be, it might be 30. I should have grabbed it earlier. No, you go for it. We'll rearrange. We'll save you for last in that round. Probably. I don't know. I'm out of time. What's something? You what? I'll ask, I'll probably ask. Yeah, and then the food court is like just to the right. It's not too far. Yeah, I forgot. I probably think round 1 is food. No, we're in a mall. You can leave the round 1. Oh, okay. I thought it was too late. Oh, is it? I have no idea. It's like, yeah, it's fine. It's probably,
Alright, cool. So this one will be vehicle. You'll be up soonish. We're fixing an arrow. You have to do a rock and roll.
Okay, let's start. Select your difficulty.
All right. Looks like Hints did something or another to the pad, to the right arrow. He's going to give it a test. This is,
We do a little bit of testing around these parts.
That was a pretty light test. I'm not sure if he's going to open the operator menu. Or if he's
Kind of
just
surprised he didn't do that already.
going to give it a
I
go.
think he just wants to play more.
Collusion between T-Swag and Hints just to get Hints on the pad.
I mean, I guess this is a pretty good shard to test it on. So does that mean are we gonna get a replay from T-Swag because of this?
I'm not sure. I think that would probably be MCAT's call.
I guess we'll find out. The mystery deepens. I love that section. Wow.
Thank you, VRK.
Thank you, BRK, for sponsoring Love Arcade. We all appreciate your support. This wouldn't be possible without generous people like you, and I'm very excited for Sunday. It's gonna be a good time.
Yes, and thank you to all the volunteers. It does take a small village
Of course.
of dance gamers to put something like this together.
What a bop. Good song. All right.
All right, we tested it. We got the thumbs up.
All right, let's see what happens now. $15 calories burned, impressive.
All right. It looks like Pack Rob's gonna take his round.
Yeah, Pack Rob for the Funky Dolphin.
So I guess we're keeping T-Swag's score then.
Yep.
And again, if you're just tuning in, this is the Cupid's Clash side event here at Love Arcade for the weekend. We have 4 teams. 4 teams of 6 players. Strategically picking a player, sometimes 2 players, to compete in each round. Currently we're on the full 21 to 23 round.
Alrighty.
Probably after Pack Rob.
Yep. We're still back.
But yeah, we're on the full 21 to 23 round. After this, we'll have 2 rounds of mods.
Half song warm up here from Pack Rob. All right, looks like we have some breaking news. We're going to be cutting out the 3 team mode rounds from the event so that we don't overstay our time on the rented cabinet.
I think that's fair.
That's totally fair. It did take us a little bit of time to get set up.
Yeah, we were waiting for a few people to get in from wherever they were traveling from.
So we're going to have this round, 2 rounds of mods, a round of edits, and then the big boss train. It's going to be a good time. Pack Rob kicking butt on the warm-up.
That may mean that some of the players may not get to play all 3 or 4 times or whatever, but
I think it's like 2 or something.
I think that's a fair
Yeah.
choice.
Everyone still should get to play twice. It'll be 12 rounds and then big boss of 13 still.
Probably everyone still got to play 3 times.
If you include big boss train, yeah.
Right.
Alrighty, going into crazy loop here.
Here we go. The first half of the song throws a lot of things at you.
Yeah. Those mines. Love Arcade, you'd love to see it. Little crab walk.
I think there's a crossover coming up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there he goes. Nailed it.
Kicking butt here.
And then we have a cheeky 24th burst here in a second. Rushing just a little bit.
definitely hard to hit. You have that little drop in the music right before it.
Full mode can also be pretty tricky to play on an unfamiliar cabinet
Oh, yeah.
because it matters a lot more feeling the position of your feet on the pads. It's easy to get lost.
Into the streams here. Nails the first one. Now we're going to see him go back to the left.
Very clean.
Very clean. And a 9-9-1-1-1. Great score. 20. Pretty good. Looks like we got the one and only Pilot up next. For my baby mamas.
And then probably me, and then T-Swag again.
Thank you for your service.
StepManiaX by Step Revolution.
Looks like my co-commentator is going to be up next after Pilot. So, do you want to go warm up? Oh ho ho. What's the warm up gonna be? Crispy. Alrighty. Low sense. Good choice. Feeling it out. Licky Licky. What a song. Back and forth on this chart. Looks like quite a few earlies being hit here. Really got to get the feeling of the cab. Alrighty. Warm up over. Going back into crazy loop. Oh, let's go. The live tarot readings are going to be exciting. I gotta say, this after party, people are very excited for it. I've been hearing nothing but good things, nothing but hype. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be like we're back in 2005. Chilling in a mall that's not Great Lakes Crossing. We love Auburn Mall. Pilot having no problem with this first section here. Into the 16ths. Some crossovers coming up. Coming into the second half here. Nails the 24ths. First of our competitors to do that. We'll see how he handles these streams coming up. go. Few earlies hit, but no drops. Ooh. Fortunate at the end there, but pulls out a 99.062. That's 50. Yeah, it looks like 49 points behind Packrod. Very close. And it looks like we have Water Salads up next for the Jelly Jammers. For those of you just tuning in, Water Salads is my wonderful co-commentator this evening. Also just a great player. We're going to see him pop off here. We got the one and only Jelly behind me. Warming up with Sengoku. Revenge. Wow, that is a note speed, all right. I think this might be our slowest reading speed we've seen yet. Now, if the BPMs change, you know, a lot easier to read. It is an interesting choice to choose a song with BPM changes as a warm-up. I like it. We have one of our wonderful competitors joining us here. Pilot, how you feeling after that last match?
Well, I'm a little disappointed in my own performance, as my personal best on Crazy Loop full plus 21 is a single perfect.
Wow.
So when that came up in the car draw, I was pretty thrilled, but not the greatest execution I've ever had on that.
Hey, that's okay. You know, it's one of the beautiful things about a tournament like this. You still got plenty of rounds to go, and it's a team thing.
Hey, I won hard.
There you go.
Won my round on hard, so. But let's turn our attention to Mr. Water Salads here, who's
Mr. Water Salads locking
really good at doubles.
Some might say this loop is going to get very crazy here.
To me, it's just regular old loop.
Oh, what a demon. Score to beat here, 99-111. And I believe T-Swag, I think T-Swag's going to replay after Water Salads because of the pad incident.
Yes. You could do a lot worse on level 21 doubles charts than this.
Oh, definitely.
I think maybe it's my personal bias speaking, but I think this is fairly straightforward. There's not much in the way of difficult twists. You
got a couple crossovers and then just the burst at the end. I mean,
yeah, you know, a little bit of everything thrown in, but
24th.
Really what this chart specializes into is the stamina near the back end.
For sure.
Yeah,
it really saves the best for last.
Water Salads is a consistent presence in top 10 overall, possibly way higher than that offhand. But
I think he's currently 9th in full.
We'll see how he goes coming into the endings. He's got a couple of yellow off perfects here and there, but this is far more his forte.
I think he's got a pretty good lead.
Yeah, he's rushing just a little bit here and there, but keeping it pretty consistent.
That's been the trend today for these full songs. Look at that, 99727. When you see it, and you absolutely do love to see it.
Yeah, you know, kind of drifted in places here and there, but especially for that second run at the end, really tightened it up super hard. So let's
Alrighty, and it looks like T-Master Swaggy Swag coming back. Give the people what they want. More of the Hat Man.
See what you can do. Select player difficulty.
I don't think he's going for another warm-up. I think he's going straight into it.
I don't know. He's
I'm not sure.
He's giving it some thought.
Yeah.
turned to the camera, gave a
If for no
contemplative
one
gaze.
else, he's a man of the people, 100%. This is a man I would trust to be president. I think we get him down the campaign trail in 2028. With a hat like that, I don't see no way he could lose. And it looks like we are going to get another warm-up song.